Hi, I'm Ashton. I'm currently 23 years old from Salem, Oregon, and I'm studying exercise and wellness. I hope to go into physical therapy. That's currently where I'm working is as an aide in the student health center in the physical therapy department. I also work at the BYU bakery. I do both jobs and they're so different but so much fun. I like that I get to do something new and something different every day. That really appeals to me. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about one of the greatest things that I've learned over the last couple of years, which is that things come and go in the way that they're supposed to. Like, whether that be jobs or friends or acquaintances or whatever situation it is, I think that it's really interesting to see how things come when they're needed and then they go as well. And both the coming and going of it can be a great thing. And the example that I wanted to share is how I accidentally tried out for the rugby team in the fall of 2016. So I'm from Oregon, and there's actually a pretty good rugby league out there. But I had never heard of rugby. I had heard of it. I had never played it or watched it. I didn't know anything about it. But when I came back to school in 2016, I was looking through all of the classes trying to register for my classes for the fall semester, and I wanted to try something new. So I was looking through the student activities classes, hoping to find something that would teach me a new skill and introduce me to new people. And I came across women's rugby, and I thought that sounded awesome. It was a sport that I had always heard really good things about, that it was a ton of fun, and that everybody loved it. So I signed up for the class. Well, the first day of class, I show up and there are about 100 girls, and they're all wearing like the same shorts, and they're all wearing BYU rugby shirts and cleats. And I show up there in my basketball shorts and tennis shoes with no idea of what's going on. So I lean over to the girl next to me who's putting on her cleats, and I'm like, "Hey, this is the rugby class, right?" And she gives me this look, and she goes, "No, these are tryouts." So I ended up trying out for the rugby team, and for whatever reason, they kept me. I made the team. I had zero experience, had no idea what I was doing. I never even held a ball before, but they decided to keep me, and that was one of the greatest experiences of my life to date. Rugby is so much fun. It's a great sport. I love it. I love the teammates. I've made lasting relationships and friendships with the other girls and with the coaches too. It just was an incredible experience, especially since I had no idea going into it what to expect. But at the same time, I wanted to share that while that was a great thing for me, last October I ended up quitting the team for various reasons. But one of the things that I've learned is that things come and go, like I said. And for me, rugby was one of those things. One of the best decisions I ever made was staying at tryouts that day, actually going through with it, because I made the team, and it was an incredible experience. But one of the other greatest decisions that I made was to quit the team back in October. And I've been doing a lot of thinking about that, and it's just really unique to see how your life changes, how times change, and how your experiences change depending on the situation and what's best for the moment. And when I first started playing, I fell in love and I was like, yes, I'm going to play rugby for the rest of my life. This is so great. But then I came to a spot where I had to let it go. And while that was really hard, it was also a really good experience. So that's one of my favorite things about me, is that I accidentally tried out for the rugby team and made it, but also that you can learn from every experience, and everything changes with time. Like, time changes everything, and nothing is ever set in stone, which is a really cool concept to me.